Greetings, humans. Spinning Mantis here for the next episode of my The Long Dark gameplay walkthrough. So glad to be here. We are going to go and explore the zone for the first time today. What I did in the last hour of in-game time is I went and filled up all of these drawers with stuff. Keep my rifle, my bow, my snares, my pry bars, my arrows and stuff in there. Putting all my heavy canned food I don't need in here. Just getting everything organized. Traveling fairly light. No treat skill materials or fire making stuff right now. Like with just one of each tool. My lantern's filled up. I do have fishing stuff. I don't have my snares with me. Just easily portable food. Gonna be the zone is completely unlooted. I got rid of all unnecessary medicine stuff, and I am now the lightest I've been probably ever in this game as far as carry weight goes. So because we're gonna have a lot of stuff to loot. I mean, I just have survival stuff with me. We're gonna need to get some water sometime soon. It's a good thing we've got a couple sodas. But here we is. So I like to be kind of logical about how I loot these things, so I don't forget to have looted a place. So here we are inside a car for the first time. Pretty cool, huh? There's lots of good loot in cars in this game, so always check them out. Gotta check the floors, though. You gotta actually look around. Not only can you loot inside the car, you gotta pry open trunks. And you can find a rifle in one of the cars in this area. Well, not this specific area right here, but this general area. So do see some crows out there. Let's just have a jog. See if it's deer, and we can start trying out some new hides. You can definitely sprint. So here's the lake. Big frozen lake. Okay. So as you can see here, here's a corpse. I see the crows. No feathers. I don't know. So yeah, that other time when I didn't bring any of my feathers from Mystery Lake over here, I was stuck. I couldn't fletch arrows because I don't know, the crows in this zone don't seem to like to drop feathers. Anywho, we shall start on the edge of this little town. I guess we can start start picking up sticks to start building an old stick pile. Not a worthwhile branch. Oop, nope. Don't want to bother. Yes, since this is going to be our home base, it'll be a good thing to have a big old stick pile. So here's a cute little house. Let's check the perimeter first. Not seeing anything. Let's check the back porch. Nope. Let's go through the back door. We're backdoor men. Or backdoor ladies. So You know, might as well. Right. Should just say RO hat. It's just a RO hat, you know. And see, you can like break all these cushions and stuff down, which is nice. The other thing you can do is you can like, you know, I said the other houses are base, but you could like live and sleep in this house or any of the other houses in the neighborhood, and use the other as your like crafting base, and they're just right within a few paces of each other, so use them both as you wish. So there we go. So yeah, now we get to see some kitchens. And kitchens usually have a lot of loot, a lot of food.
Well, could end up being useful.
I would like to see some more diversity in the game as far as loot goes. I'd like to see a pistol, I'd like to see a shotgun, I'd like to see a flare gun, I'd like to see candles. I think there is a lot more loot itemization that they can do in this game.
This'll come in handy.
Sometimes when you see cans on the ground, they are like empty cans. Can't loot them. So that apparently is that whole area. Cool.
I'll take it. I think I can use this.
Mittens. Insulated boots, very nice to have actually. I think those are some of the better boots that aren't the deerskin boots. I will save those back at the old homestead. That is looking like it's about it. So yeah, we can break those towels down into cloth. I mean, you do get to a point in this game where there's just, you've gotten so much accomplished and you've gotten so many resources that you don't really have to go ahead and like be breaking down boxes and tearing up towels and stuff. So yeah, if you don't like the little bed in the old gas station, you could camp out one of these houses. You'll see quite a few of these in the game, like burned down houses, but you cannot enter them in any way. You can just ignore them. There's no loot involved in them, nothing to search. So we are taking the back route, and I think that's all there was over there. The one house, and that, it's worth it to check the mailboxes. You actually have to look inside them. It's not an auto loot. So where's this guy's mailbox? I mean, all you're gonna get in the mailboxes, to be honest, is a newspaper. So, really not a big thing. We got 8 hours of daylight left. We have kind of neglected our bodily needs, so let's eat and drink. Kind of worth it to use the stuff up that's about to go bad. Definitely running a little low on water. Yeah, wolves like to hang out. We will go ahead and drop some stuff off. So we have declared this first locker as our backup closed storage. So we're going to go and drop them boots in there. And mittens are actually better than the gloves, but we'll just keep one of each there. We've got socks in there. We've got a better toque in there. Everything else can go into the pile. So, why not? Let's do this. Start building that pile. Clothing. There we go. Clothing pile. 81. Not bad for carry weight, but we still gonna go and dump some extra foods in here. Like my quick thing for organizing food and stuff is just don't carry more than 2 of anything. And we will keep this here later so we can cook it. And then back out. 7 hours of daylight. Rock on. So we have not been to here. Weather's getting worse outside. So we'll try to spend as much time as possible inside. Didn't drop my sticks off. Sticks. As you can see, quite a lot of wolves right around this area. That apparently can be somewhat fended off, not totally fended off, not fended off after a while, with flares and torches. Yeah, it's weird that you find raw cooked food in some of these things sometimes. It just makes you wonder, like, when were people here last, it's just kind of weird. I know this is basically just a sandbox beta. to test the underlying mechanics of the game, but you have to wonder, like, when were people here last? This, like, all looks like it was from a while ago, you know? Everything's kind of run down. How much time has passed? You know, why is the world like this? The intro says, you know, there was some sort of a geomagnetic storm or event that caused electronics to fail, which, you know, works for the story, but, you know, like, why are there no other people? Why does everything look kind of like it? You know, has been degrading for 50 years. When I was growing up, I had some, like,
Best be
dressers
prepared for
that
anything.
kind of like that. Pretty ugly. They were like fake wood. With like this fake gold trim. Ugh. Terrible. I think they were originally from like the 1970s. There's a lot of that in the 1970s, like gold trim on everything. Ugh. Not my style. I don't like golds. I've always refused to wear gold. Just not my thing. Okay with silver. I don't know. Just think a lot of times gold is tacky. So we are making our way through these casas. We'll get the neighborhood searched today. There's plenty of other areas in the city. You can see there's some stuff in the front for sure. It's quite a lot of stuff for a car, actually. Usually you don't find more than one or two items in the cars. So we will trace the perimeter of this house and observe there is nothing there. Just right in the fridge.
Probably useful.
Peanut butter. I think it's the first peanut butter we found. Oh, Pinnacle Peaches. I could be wrong, but like I think Pinnacle Peaches are one of the worst food items in the game. I think for their weight, it's like 1.1 pounds. It's the least amount of calories per pound. I could be totally wrong, totally off. That's just the impression that I get, that it's a very heavy can for very few calories. It is something that you can heat. There's only a few canned foods that you can heat, but so I guess that's a bonus for it. But Pinnacle Peaches don't seem worth it for the weight for me. Also, I think, like, I usually don't carry around dog food. The tomato soup. Don't usually carry those around. So, yeah, making our way. Getting a little disoriented. I think I'm getting tired. Jeans. This is like the thing that there's probably the least of in the game is pants. There's not a lot of pants options. Guess there's not a lot of glove options either, but you know, there seem to be a lot of jackets, and I guess there's only 2 types of socks. So eventually in the game, when you get all of the best item of every type, you're pretty invulnerable outside as far as the cold goes. That is really for like walking around in daylight hours. I mean, you know, like I bet you, even with all the best clothes in the game, you get stuck outside on the wrong night, and the cold will done get you. So is this everything? Yep. Ducked all around there. That is it for this house. Got 6 hours of daylight left. Plenty of time to quick drop this at base. And then finish off the neighborhood. I'm really praying that, like, the save game isn't still messed up and I can progress this game. If for some reason, you know, the save game is corrupted again and I have to go back like 5 days or something, I might just call it quits and then start another one at another time. Try to square away either my connection or my Xbox hard drive. Oh yeah, getting sleepy. Yeah, just drop it all. Getting sloppy. So these fire logs are very good. Drop, drop, drop. Cool, getting my piles going on, yo. Drop, drop, drop. Bam. Alright, that's doing good. And what other type of things we got to the inventory? This extra. Alright, we got stuff piles. Drop, drop. Don't really have to worry about the sewing kit and the matches. We're down to 91. That's still kind of heavy. Don't really know what is weighing us down, so I mean, meds aren't that heavy. Oh, it's all that extra clothes. I get it. I get it. The rule of two. The rule of no pinnacle peaches. More pork and beans. Cooked rabbit at 100%. So that had to have been like yesterday. No more salty crackers. Only 2 of the sodas. Put out tomato soup. It's looking better. Put the raw venison right here. And then I'm going to put all the spare clothes in the clothes pile. Sweet. Drop it. Drop it. Cotton long underwear. I wonder if there's wool long underwear. I'm serious. Heavy wool sweater. We have a heavy wool sweater on. Put all that down. The jeans. The shoes. The socks. Bam. Back down to 73 pounds. Alright, let's finish off this neighborhood. Yeah, and this, all the little, like, developments or areas along the coastal highway are a little bit of ways away from each other, at least, but easy to get to, easy to remember your direction, and you just, collect all the stuff and get back to the old gas station.
This stuff will come in handy.
Granola on the dash. Oh, yeah. So, it would be cool if they added to the game flare gun, shotgun, pistol, other options other than just the rifle and the bow and arrow. I've got to say the bow and arrow just feels so weak. It's like the mechanics of it feel weak. It feels like a toy when you're shooting it. So that's not ideal. So as you can see, this is a good game for people who like to search everything, pick everything up and collect it and organize it. Every once in a blue moon, one of the trunks isn't locked.
This will come in handy.
When you come into the sub, be sure you got a pry bar, because there are plenty of cars to loot. I'll tell you what, we have 5 hours of daylight left, so we are doing so good and we are so efficient. We're actually going to be able to start on the opposite side of the street. So not only is there this little neighborhood over here, there's another little neighborhood right on the other side of the street. So there's a street we're crossing over, like John Edwards or something. So this is the edge of the neighborhoods. Is it good? So as you can see, there's like all these places where you could find stuff in this zone close together, you know? Makes it a good zone to shack up in, good zone to get supplies. So we got the insulated boots before, which are better than the work boots. Pretty sure. So that means we will break those down for leather at some point. But and just kind of crimping. So it's nice that in all these houses you find a lot of those fire logs. They burn so good. Honestly, that's like if you are going on a trip in the zone, and you can afford to carry the weight of the log or whatever, take the fire log. It burns like, I don't know, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, whereas it's like double other logs. So it's an efficient thing. That's what you always gotta be thinking about. What's the most efficient kind of loadout? What's too much? So many lootings. So yeah, you come out of these
Never know.
houses
Never
out of
been
this
useful.
neighborhood with quite a haul. I mean, and I think from watching other playthroughs, one of the things that's not different is there's not like less loot and things are not more scarce in the harder levels of the game. All the loot seems to be the same chance of stuff to spawn in the zone, same number of rifles, same amount of food, all that. I think the difference is, other than the aggro wolves, which I've mentioned many times before, is that your bars go down faster. So you get thirsty and hungry faster, etc., etc. Yeah, so quite the haul. And as you might remember me saying before we came to the zone, there's no need to bring scrap metal or cloth or a newsprint from the other zones, and for that matter wood, because when you go to a new zone you're gonna be looting all the stuff, and that's like the most common things. So not worth it to carry around something that's so easy to get in your new place within minutes. So there's that. So that's like one house. Isolated. Then I guess these are the next ones. We're just gonna pop in here. And I gotta say that IRL, I am about to pass out from exhaustion. So I'm gonna end this episode here. Thanks so much for joining me. Really appreciate it if you like and subscribe, and I hope you join me next time for the next episode of My The Long Dark gameplay walkthrough. Spinning Mantis out. Namaste.